Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
And welcome to the United Fellowship Chapel. Let's have a few words. Mother, Father God, as we come together here today, we ask your infinite light of protection to be placed around and through each and every one. That only the highest and best will come forth in our thoughts, words, and actions. And through those thoughts, words, and action, let it lead to a better understanding of our own selves. So we meet those on our path, we have a better understanding of them. We give thanks for this day. Amen. In our program, under the invocation of the words that we say together, all knowing, which art within us, hallowed be I am. Ignite our understanding. We are eternal spiritual beings with the power to create happiness, health, and wealth in our lives. Ignite our understanding, and our choices belong to us and are the seeds that create our lives. Forgive yourself as we ignite forgiveness of others. We give thanks for the power and the glory of I am in all. Amen. Just take a few moments to let those words be activated within our being. And under that is our affirmation that we say with enthusiasm. I am that I am, the light of the living God, and therefore I am free and all-knowing. Ignite my soul with thy spirit, O God, I pray. On the other half of the program are our events that are taking place this month and this week and the next month. Pay attention to this Saturday is a full moon ceremony. That's Saturday at 6, the 27th. And Reverend Angie's got an announcement to make. They can hear you from there.
Okay. Good afternoon. We're gonna, March 20th, just like we have our medium of the month, we're creating past life regressor of the month. And so we'll have our regressors, certain particulars that people that have been through our past life regressors, they'll be picking particulars a Saturday, one Saturday out of the month, and they'll be doing that. And so I'll be doing March 20th. I have 2 sessions, 1 o'clock and 3 o'clock, and they're $80 a session. So look out for that.
Okay, March 10th, it's a Wednesday at 1:30, we're going to start a metaphysical principles certification course. And I guess I'm tooting my own horn here because that was a creation of the chapel and everything like this. And this course has helped tremendous amount of people to change their lives. So if you're ready to change your life, be here on March 10th at 1:30. Our healing meditation is going to be done from Sheila Bristol from Canada. You're welcome.
Thank you, David. Are we ready to move into the meditation now?
Go right ahead.
Okay. So I just invite everyone to get comfortable. Just take a nice deep breath. And just become aware of your body. And on the next exhale, I invite you to close your eyes and still the mind. And just allow yourself to relax. Concentrating on your breath. You breathe in that which sustains you. And as this breath moves gently in and around and through your body, it relaxes every part of your body. Just relax. And if you notice any tense places in your body, just breathe gently and allow the breath to flow into those places. And just imagine those areas relaxing and all the tension releasing with the exhale. Just relax. Listening now to the rhythm of your breath. You could scan through your entire body from head to toe. Just feeling your entire body deeply relaxed. As the breath of life flows freely and easily, it nourishes every cell of your body, releasing the old that is no longer needed and replacing it with the new. Just allowing yourself to find a nice, gentle rhythm with your breath. And you find that quiet place inside. You are now peaceful and still and quiet and ready to go on your journey. Just relax. Picture now in front of you a veil of golden white light. It illuminates out towards you as if to touch it, as if you could touch it with the rays. You are safe and protected as you know the highest and best is yours. And as you continue on your journey, walking through this veil of golden white light, there is a healing room just waiting for you on the other side. Which, without much thought, you walk easily and effortlessly through this golden veil of light, feeling certain that the benefits will be great. And as you look around this healing room, you notice everything around you. Immediately, you feel the vibrations that are in this room, and they excite and delight you. The room is beautiful and peaceful. You feel safe and secure. And suddenly you realize that you are not alone. Looking around, you immediately recognize one of your guides, teachers, or angels. And as this being walks towards you and looks into your eyes, you see a wonderful, loving, gentle smile warming with you and its presence. This guide or teacher is there to assist you with the healing that will be taking place. You are so happy and grateful for this healing. Your guide very slowly extends his or her hand out to you, and you extend your right hand, and you both hold hands. Almost immediately, the vibrations begin flowing through both of you. Then the left hand is extended out to you as you clasp your left hands together, and the healing circuit is complete. Together with arms extended, you form the infinity symbol, giving you the balance needed for powerful healing to take place. The healing vibration starts slowly at your feet, moving up your body, past your ankles, your knees, and up your thighs. And it stops wherever additional healing is needed. And slowly the vibrations continue up your spine to your shoulders and neck, on up till your whole body is vibrating with healing energy. The vibrations continue, sending a gentle healing forgiveness all through you as you receive a new compassion for yourself. And I'm going to leave you now for a few minutes, giving you time to do your healing work and to share anything you desire with your guide. Just take a few moments, take your time and enjoy. And it's time now to come back. As both of you let go of your hands, your guide says, anytime I will be there. And as you watch your guide slowly disappear, you step back from this golden veil of light, seeing very clearly that you can be in this healing room anytime you like. As you remember all that you've seen, felt, and heard, you know that you are better for this experience. And you begin to be aware of your surroundings, noticing the chair that you're sitting on. You feel refreshed and alert. And when you're completely back, I invite you to open your eyes.
Thank you, Sheila. Thank you very much for that.
You're welcome.
Our speaker today is one that's been developing in the chapel for quite a while. And she was ordained in 2006. And she has developed into be one of the best metaphysicians I've ever had the pleasure of being on the same path with. Reverend Marsha Zimmerman.
Oh, wow. Thank you, Reverend David, so much. And thank you, Sheila, for that beautiful meditation. Good afternoon, everybody.
Good afternoon.
The theme for this month is self-esteem. And the focus for today is stumbling blocks. Self-esteem is a concept that people have a tendency to define in a lot of different ways. So I decided to look it up in the dictionary just to see what definitions were listed there. And what I found was this. Self-esteem is a confidence and satisfaction in oneself. It's a feeling of having respect for yourself and your abilities. So self-esteem is used to describe a person's overall sense of personal worth or value. How much do you appreciate and care about yourself? Do you have high self-esteem, low self-esteem? How about healthy self-esteem? What does healthy self-esteem mean for you? What would healthy self-esteem look like or feel like in your world, in your life? Here at the chapel, we teach and we learn metaphysical principles. We learn that as metaphysicians, we take responsibility for our lives. We learn that we have healthy goals of happiness, health, and wealth, rather than the opposite, sadness, ill health, and lack. We learn that every moment we're either creating our goals or we're creating the opposite. How do we create? We create through our thoughts, words, and actions. Actions are created through the people, places, and things in our lives. Okay, so now we know the formula. Okay, we all got it. That's all we have to know. Easy peasy, that's it. Oh, I wish it was that simple. Actually, it really is, but life has a way of showing itself in the form of stumbling blocks. It's just as easy to create our stumbling blocks as it is to create happiness, health, and wealth. I grew up in a religious home, and when I was a child, my parents taught me that our religion was the right way. I grew up to believe that there were only two ways, the right way and the wrong way. At least that's the way I understood the information that I was being taught. At the same time, I was absorbing all this information about how what we believed was the right way. I also started figuring out that hearing things and seeing things that other people didn't seem to hear or see wasn't the right way either. I do remember having a real desire to be a good girl and to learn to follow the rules. So somehow I learned not to question. And I don't think that was really the intention of my parents. I don't think that that was their intention at all. That was the way that I reacted to the information that I was given. That was the way that I perceived the world as it was presented to me. What I understand now is that from a very young age, in many ways, I learned to give my power away to others. But as children, isn't it true that we're usually not in charge? Isn't it part of growing up for our parents and teachers to be the ones in charge and for children to follow the rules, whether those rules made sense to us or not? What I know is that it sure felt that way to me. I'm the one who thinks in my mind. I have the power to choose. You're the one who thinks in your mind. You have the power to choose. You have the power to choose with wisdom and discernment or the opposite. Our reactions to life are up to us, and we learn as we move forward. We create more of the same or we create something different. I've thought about times in my life that I thought things were supposed to be one way or the other. And then after experiencing new things, by simply living life. My opinions and values have changed. So was I wrong before and right now? Actually, the way I felt then was right for me then. And the way I feel now is right for me now. And I might feel a lot differently 10 years from now, and those feelings will be right for me at that time. It's a very human tendency to try to protect ourselves at times from the very actions that will actually bring us what we really want. Quite a few years ago, I was on a flight from Dallas to New York, and the flight was delayed, and it seemed like it was going to be a really, really full plane. So I was very surprised that the two seats next to me were vacant, even though it appeared that all the passengers were already on board and the rest of the plane really was pretty full. Well, right before takeoff, a young man in a pilot's uniform came and sat in one of the seats next to me. He had this huge grin on his face and had this energy about him that was like, oh, you are so lucky to be sitting next to me. Within the first few minutes, he was showing me a picture of the new home that he had just purchased and decorated, and also a picture of the beautiful girlfriend that he had recently broken up with. He started telling me that she's a wonderful, lovely person, but there was something about the way she presented herself when out at parties and other events that apparently she wasn't quite the arm candy he thought that he was deserving of. I talked to him for a while, and he shared with me that he had been through several relationships that ended in a similar way. He was concerned though, because he said that at that time, he was 36 years old, and he really wanted a whole family home life and a wife and kids and all that goes along with that. And here was this very nice looking man with an outgoing personality, a great job that he loves, a beautiful new home, and he's not able to find enough peace within himself to be able to share his life with someone else in a way that he really wanted to. At some point in our conversation, I told him, whatever it is that you're looking for in someone else, be that. If you're looking for the perfect companion, then be a perfect companion. And he stopped and he had a stunned look on his face. And he said, wow, that would be really hard to do. Excuse me, I need to get a drink. I could tell by the look on his face that he realized he was asking for something from a relationship that he was unwilling to give. And then I asked him what his first memory as a child was. He told me that he wasn't sure if it was his first memory, but the most significant thing that he remembered as a young child was being sent away to boarding school and wondering why his parents didn't want him around. He didn't know how to be a perfect companion because as a child, he didn't think he was even a good enough companion for his parents to want him to be around. He said that now as an adult, he knows that his parents wanted him to have the best education possible, but as a little boy, the separation from his family really hurt for many years, and the effects remained to that day. His self-esteem had been badly injured, and he was compensating by actually placing stumbling blocks in front of himself. I believe that he was getting rid of relationships before they could get rid of him. He thought he was protecting himself from hurt, and instead he was keeping himself from having the loving relationships in life that he really wanted. He could search forever for his perfect companion, but what he really needed was to value himself, to find peace within himself, to take responsibility for his relationship within himself, so that in turn he could be happy in a relationship with someone else. He needed to heal the stumbling blocks to his self-esteem. It would be a brave step for him to let his barriers down and to be loving and open in a long-term relationship, since that was what he actually desired. Something that I've learned is that in order to create something new, it's helpful to be able to recognize what it is you want. If the change you want is something that you're not familiar with, it could be all around you and you don't even know that it's there. Love yourself. Be kind to yourself. Treat yourself the way you want others to treat you, and treat others the way you want to be treated. Understand who you are today and what you really want to ignite for yourself as you move forward. Too often, the very thing you don't want is what you're focusing on the most. And because you're focusing on the opposite, you're making it stronger and stronger. Let go of things that are no longer your responsibility. Let go of the things that you have no control over. Ignite the things you really do want so that you can recognize that it's already there, waiting for you to mold it and strengthen it in your life. That's where your responsibility lies. Remember the tools that you have for creation. You have your thoughts. Be mindful of what you're thinking. Replace thinking that's no longer serving you well. Speak words that are reflective of the goals that you have for yourself. Are your thoughts and words reflective of goals that are happy and healthy? Understand what wealthy even means. Ignite a healthy balance that works well for you. Take a look at the people, places, and things that you're surrounding yourself with. How do you react to those people, places, and things? If something isn't resonating well, how can you change it? Is it an attitude that needs to be changed? You can only change your attitude and how you react. What places are you going to? What people do you see there? Peace and kindness are everywhere. Get to know peace and kindness within yourself. Become familiar with your own inner peace and be that. Take that responsibility and you'll begin to recognize peace and kindness happening all around you. That process is the key to reaping healthy self-esteem. Take responsibility for yourself and your own happiness, health, and wealth, and allow others to take on the responsibility that belongs to them. That responsibility creates empowerment for all. We learn to recognize, release, and replace. The key to creating healthy self-esteem is to replace that which no longer serves you with what you really want in life. Stumbling blocks are created when you recognize, release, and then replace with the same thing you didn't want in the first place. You hold the key to creation within yourself. You hold the key to change within yourself. Find your focus and love yourself enough to create your highest and best life possible. God bless you all.
Thank you. Very good.
Thank you, Reverend Marsha.
You're welcome.
Let us at this time take our love offering and tithe and place it between our hands. And let's give a blessing before we give. Mother, Father God, as we place between our hands that which you have given us, the strength and the power to have, we give to the source to put into the works and to the love. For those that we meet on their path of fulfillment and for the functioning of this abode, we placed in our hands. We put into effect the law of tenfold return to each and every one that gives freely from the heart. Amen. The donation bag is in the middle of the room so we can keep our safe distance. This is the message part of our service, and when a medium comes to you, the sound of your voice makes the contact so much better. And the first medium I'm going to ask is Reverend. No, not yet. Christy. 2 messages.
Hello, everybody. Okay, who have we got today? Leslie, may I come to you?
Yes, please.
During her wonderful message, Marsha mentioned having the key to unlock happiness, health, and wealth. And when she said that, I immediately thought of you, and I know I see all around you, and I see in your smile and and just in the fullness of your self right now, that you do hold the key, and that you are actually opening the door to everything that you need in your future. And I leave you with that. God
Thank
bless.
you.
Rachel, may I come to you?
Yes, please.
So Rachel, I see all around you the animals and the plants and just the richness of life that you experience every day. Your uniqueness, your gifts are abundant, and you serve the good every day. I celebrate you for that today, and please celebrate yourself. And I leave that with you.
Thank you.
Christy is our medium in March. On March 13th, she's doing readings. So anyone who wants to have a reading with Christy on March 13th, sign up. Okay. Now I'd like to call on Aaron to give one message.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Joe, may I come to you?
Yes, thank you, Aaron.
Okay, Joe. There's what I'm seeing is like a little separated workplace. Over here, there's like a volume of books and like your little mini library going on. And over here, there's a little like your little desk with the lamp on it and stuff, and a place where you kind of put your originality to whatever it is that you're taking in. Because we all, you take in from many sources, and you soak it and absorb, but you still have your own kind of flair to that, So I think you need to take some time to go to that desk, the lights on, it's ready there for you, and put some of that together for yourself. And I'll leave that with you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Aaron. Kim, I want you to give 2 messages.
Reverend Amy, may I come to you?
Yes, please.
I'm seeing, Reverend Amy, I'm seeing a circus around you. I'm seeing people, everybody's inside like this really big tent. And there's jugglers, there's laughter, there's the food, the people, and there's just action all around you. And I'm getting the sense that sometimes you're feeling a little out of control. And I'm getting also that it's okay that the people around you are there to help you and protect you, those that are close to you. So I'm visualizing you like on this trapeze act, you know, where you're sitting on one side and you have to get to the other and you have to catch this person, and that you're going and you're swinging from one cross or from one part to the other, but you're not going to fall. And you just have to trust that this person has you and they're going to keep you safe. And the audience or all those other people below, that's just like noise. And I feel like sometimes that's just what's around you, and you just have to focus on those that are close to you right now. And then I'm noticing like this lion in the distance, and this lion is like the king of beasts. It's also like our mother protector, and spirit is telling me that you have a lot of protection around you this week, and gives you a lot of strength. And go back and you can get in control. Just trust the loved ones around you, and I leave that with you.
Thank you.
And good afternoon. Okay. Jennifer, may I come to you?
Yes, you're welcome.
Okay, Jennifer, with you, I'm seeing big transformations, big transformation. It's all really positive things happening around you. You have such the, it's like just this, I can't think of the word of, it's like you just want to thrive in everything that you do, and you have these great ideas, and you always like bring this good fortune into your work, and this transformation, whatever it is that you're choosing, you're going to succeed at it. So Spirit is saying to go with this transformation, and don't put it to the side anymore. Just know that this is for you. This is your time. You can't lose on this one. I mean, it's so strong around you, and I feel like you have all the tools for this. Everything has been handed to you. So now it's like, Jennifer, what are you going to do with it? You have this, and believe in it. And it's important that you're able to express yourself fully and completely. And positive energy is backing you and the person that you are becoming, and it's beautiful. And I leave that with you.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you, Kim. Now I'd like to call on Roberta to give 2 messages.
Okay, good afternoon, everyone.
Yeah.
Reverend David, may I come to you, please?
Please do.
Reverend David, there is a man that is stepping forward, and he is showing himself to me in football gear that is dirty, like head to toe, he's dirty. And I have a lot of pressure around my nose. I don't know if he broke his nose or you broke your nose, but there's something about, there's something there around that. And he comes with a message about your life, and talking about, he's talking about like that you've gone through a lot of things in life that might have felt like contact sports, a lot of different jobs, experiences, things like that, that might have felt a lot like playing football, getting dirty, being in the mud, breaking your nose. And he laughs a little, and he says, doing spirit work isn't actually that different. He said it's about touching people. And then he's showing me like touch football, almost like these people that are on the field. And I have the sense that the field is your life. It's like you're running, he's running with you down this field. And he just is talking about how those experiences have made you stronger and able to actually actually do the work you're doing now. And he shows the contact sport. Okay, it's making sense to me now. He's showing the contact sport as just this ability to touch others, but in a far more gentle way, but still as powerful. So I will leave that with you.
I broke his nose.
You broke his nose? Ugh, that's funny. It was pretty evident. Okay, thank you, Reverend David.
Thank you.
Reverend Ernestina, may I come to you, please?
Yes, welcome.
There is a woman stepping forward, and I have the sense that she is a guiding energy for you. She's very strong, and she comes, she's wearing big bracelets, like the kind it's not Wonder Woman, but like Wonder Woman would wear, these really big bracelets, and she wraps around you like this as a protective measure. And I feel like, so the sense I get is that she is a protector guide for you. But she comes with wisdom, and she wants to clarify that too. She is there for protection, but she also comes with wisdom. And she shows me the infinity sign, and she's placing it right on your forehead. And she's talking about, she's showing it to me like as if it's a roller coaster, this emotion of going up and down. So there's a breath coming up, and then there's this roller coaster that sweeps it down, and a breath coming up and a roller coaster back. It's this motion. She keeps doing this over and over. And she's saying this is a tool for you. It's something that you can use to put yourself in that space if you feel like you need to slow down, or if you feel like you need to harness energy, pulling in this energy. She says to practice just this in your mental mind, or envision it on your forehead, even this idea of the infinity sign, and knowing too that this is a way for you to harness energy, to slow yourself down, to pull in the protective energy that she offers you as well. And I will leave that with you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Roberto. Now I call on Sheila to give one message.
Thank you, David. Kim, can I come to you, please?
Yes, please. Thank you.
As I come into your energy, Kim, I feel like there is 3 birds fluttering around your head, and they're chirping and they're fluttering and they're happy, and they're really showing me that they want to instill that energy with you to to just flutter through life, go with the flow, chirp, be happy, flap your wings. But I also feel like there's a second part to this. I feel like these birds are clearing some energy around in your energy field to bring in another guide. And I feel this guide very much a male energy, that it is your next step in your development. He will be working very closely with you. And it's like what I feel right now is it's almost like you feel there's a soft breeze around your ears, and that is the energy of these birds fluttering around your head. And I'll leave that with you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Sheila.
Thank
Now
you.
call on Leslie to give one message.
Thank you. Good afternoon. Reverend Michael, may I come to you?
Yes, please.
Excellent. Reverend Michael, as I come to you today, I see a lot of spinning wheels. It's almost a steampunky sort of workshop of steam and oil and wheels and cogs. And some of them are starting to be put together, and some of them are just kind of spinning off on their own. Spirit wants you to know that the ones that are moving, you're seeing progress with, are the ones that are the ones that are destined for you. You're progress in your projects or your efforts or your endeavors or your efforts, energy. Yeah, the ones that you're seeing the fruit from your garden are the ones that you should look a little deeper at. Maybe there's a little bit more there for you. And I'll leave that with you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Leslie. I'd like to call on Jennifer to give one message.
Thank you. Good afternoon. Jackie, may I come to you?
Yes, please.
Jackie, as I come into your presence, I see a pile of lumber. And it's lumber just from the factory or just from the Home Depot store, wherever it is, brand new. It's piled up in your yard. It is ready for your project. I see, Jackie, that as you look on the lumber, you see in your mind what it is going to be. It is going to be this structure or room or casita or what you have been visioning for a long time. It is there. The lumber is there. The other supplies are there. It is ready to go. As you look out on that lumber and you see your visioning coming into fruition, Jackie, I see that I have this feeling of the joy that this is going to bring you and the happiness that you are going to have when the project is completed and even during the creation of the project. The time to start is now. It's right there, it's ready for you, and you're going to have such joy in the making and when it is completed. And I leave that with you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Jennifer. Now I'd like to call on Rachel to give one message.
Thank you. Good afternoon. Marsha, may I come to you?
Yes, Rachel, thank you.
There's an imagery of casinos and poker and fun and games, and it's an invitation for you to let loose a little bit. Life can sometimes become monotonous, and sometimes it can become this humdrum of daily tasks, daily things, daily thoughts and chores and to-dos. It's a call for you to take a day, play some games, take some time to have fun and shake things up, and the monotony will calm down a little and open you up to new ideas and new sparks. And I leave that with you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Rachel. Now I'd like to call on Sabine to give one message.
Okay, let's see. Erin, may I come to you? Do you already have message? Okay.
Yes, please.
Okay. Erin, I see I see like a horse and it's running outside and there's a child on the horse and sun and the outdoors, and it's child's on the horse and it's trying to get your attention, like come, come with us, and it's an opportunity for something that is going to happen or going to come your way and say, let's do this, let's do something different, let's go travel somewhere, let's go. It could not be travel, it could be just a class or learning something new, doing something different and fun, and
bringing out that child in you, and just when that comes along, then don't say no, just go with it and go have some fun and do something different and follow the child in you. And I leave that with you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Sabine. Now I call on Amy to give 2 messages.
Okay, Kim Rizek, may I come to you?
Yes, please.
When I come into your presence, I'm hearing the words perfect harmony. And I'm getting that sometimes you feel like things with certain people in your life aren't necessarily in harmony, but actually, if you step back and you look at the whole picture, things really are in harmony. It's just that sometimes we focus on the little things and we don't spend the time looking at the whole picture and looking at the best way to interact with the people and what their intentions are behind things. So if you spend some time really looking at the intention behind everything and focus on allowing yourself to be the person that you want to be in harmony, then it'll allow you to move forward in that harmony with those people. And I leave that with you.
Thank you.
Reverend Angie, may I come to you? I don't know if she answered me. I didn't hear anything.
Yes, thank you.
Okay, thank you. Angie, when I come to you, I'm just getting this overwhelming sense of needing to take some time for yourself to do something that brings yourself some joy. Really focusing on letting joy in and moving forward in your life with happiness and joy. And even if it's just something small that you do for yourself every day, to allow yourself to feel that joy, and that will bring you a lot of peace to everything that you've been going through, because it seems like you have a lot on your plate right now. And so even though you've got a lot on your plate, just taking even a few minutes a day to do something that you really enjoy will be really helpful for you. And I'll leave that with you.
Thank you, Amy.
Thank you, Amy. Now I call on Reverend Ernestina to give 2 messages.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Christy, may I come to you?
Yes, please.
Christy, as I come to you today, what I see is this beautiful oak tree. And the message that I'm getting is the roots are going in very deeply on this path that you're on. So the more that you continue on this path, the deeper your roots are just being grounded, and you're becoming just as beautiful as that. You are as beautiful as that oak tree. So either way, it's going both ways, outwards and rooting down into the earth, and you're extremely strong, courageous, and positive, and I leave that with you. William, may I come to you? William, what I see for you today is color. There's so much beautiful color, and it's all around you. And just by first looking at it, it just looks like you're in the center of all of these just energy of color that's around you. But then the closer we get, it's as if you're just standing out there with your hands open, receiving all of that wonderful color and energy. And in between all that color are these beautiful butterflies that just come and land on you, your head, everywhere. And it's like you can actually feel them when they come. And that is such a beautiful, beautiful, amazing energy of color that is within and around you at all times. And I leave that with you. God bless. Thank you.
Thank you, Reverend Ernestina. Now I call on Reverend Angie to give 2 messages.
Good afternoon.
Ma'am.
Roberta, may I come to you?
Yes, thank you very much.
So I'm receiving the message that to have something nearby because you're going to be doing all that. You're going to be receiving like all these different symbols, and it's like, what am I doing with these symbols? But there's a lot, and so know that these are you in your ancient world. These are your particular symbols that you'll utilize in different ways. So they come out with words, they come out with meaning, whatever it is that you do, but you'll be using those symbols in your life, and they're very powerful. They are something that you acknowledge when you sense it or feel it or see it. And just know that that is something very powerful for you and to use for the rest of your life. I leave that with you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Sabine, may I come to you?
Yes, thank you.
So I'm seeing that it will now be a better weather time frame for you out there. But what I'm seeing here is like a lot of space for yourself to be able to enjoy that weather when it happens. And you're breathing, there's like better breathing. There's like a decision to make a choice to do something different physically. And this particular decision that you change in and that you use for outdoors is the breathing starts to, like the lungs get looser and more at peace. And so when you start to meditate, you're going to be able to do that much more easily because of the breathing has slowed down. I leave that with you. Blessings to you.
Thank you.
Welcome. Amy, you got a message already?
I did, yes.
Just maybe check.
Hey, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Ed, may I come to you?
Yes, please.
I get the word awakening. And there's some information that's being ignited with you with some people that you're going to be coming in contact with for you to pay particular attention to and make sure you follow through with the impressions that you have. Because they'll be very beneficial later on, not to get drawn into anything that's unseen at this time. So you use your intuition on that and your wisdom. I'll leave it with you and God bless you.
Thank you.
Sheila, may I come to you?
Yes, thank you, David.
Sheila, as I come into your presence today, I want to thank you for making the big trip down here today. And,
It's a fast one.
yes, it didn't cost much in gas at all. Yeah. Okay. Now I see opportunities here for you to be more active, and the thing here is that you're not going to be doing any outside traveling, but there's going to be inside traveling, and I feel that there's some events that are going to go on the internet that you'll be able to participate and also to present. There's some presentations that you are to be at. You're going to be asked to do, and there's only one answer for that, and that's a 3-letter word called a yes. So when that comes along, do it, and you'll feel very good and positive with it. I'll leave it with you, and God bless you.
Thank you so much, David.
Great. And I want to talk to the seminary for about 2 minutes after the service, so stick around, okay?
Okay.
I want to thank each of you for coming and sharing this time with us today. And if anyone has received the message, no, we're not going to do that. That's cause to go into safety too close to each other. So If you got a message from someone, when you get home, send it to them mentally. Good for that. So, okay, so we're going to sing Let There Be Love. I want to thank you for all for coming and sharing this today. Yes. Let there be love in the beginning. Let there be love, the love that was meant to be. With God as our knowing, united are we. Let us walk with each other in perfect harmony. Let love begin with me. Let this be the moment now. With every step I take, let this be my solemn vow. To take each moment, live each moment in love eternally. Let there be love on earth, and let it begin with me. Mother, Father, God, we do give thanks for sharing each other's presence here today. As we go on our path, let us extend the love and the protection that's in and around and through each and one of us today to that path, so the highest and best will manifest in our lives. When we meet those on our path, let us extend the love that is abundant. We give thanks. Amen.
Amen.
Pause this.
Hi, Wonder Woman.
Thank you. Bye for now.
Everybody.
Bye, everyone. Thank you.
Thank you so much.